What's up, YouTube? Figured I'd give a update on the '04 Mustang. It's been a little while since I've been out here working on it. I've been super busy at work and just really haven't had much time. But guys, being honest here, I was just being lazy and unmotivated during the winter time. It's cold and shitty weather. I just didn't really feel like going out there at the time. But like I said, springtime's here, and we're gonna hit it hard and get this thing finished up. Figured I'd give a update on the '04 Mustang. It's been a little while since I've been out here working on it. I've been super busy at work and just really haven't had much time. But spring's right around the corner, so we'll be getting back to working on it and get this thing finished up, because for sure want to get this thing to the track before, this year. Because like I said, put a lot of work into it and need to get it finished up and running down the track. So a few things that we've done. Picked up some. Let me go to the other side because I can give you a better shot of it. We picked up some rear rims and slicks for it. Let's see if I can get you a shot of them. These here are just some cheap rims, black rims for it, 15-inch rims, set of Mickey Thompson ET Street R 26-inch slicks. And on the fronts are, I got them inside actually because there ain't much room out in this garage, but I got a set of 17-inch rims, same ones as the back one, but they're skinnies, and a set of Mickey Thompson radials for the front, skinny tires. So that's all squared away on the wheel department. And then finished making the this intake pipe here. Got that all set up, got the couplers, got them all bolted in, and show you down here, hooked up to the intercooler. Let me see if I can turn the light on here. So here is kind of got it in the way, but got the wastegate on there and a little dump tube for it. These are just some cheap eBay wastegates. Hopefully they hold up and don't give me any problems. But then I got the pipe set up here. This is going up. This one in the back here is coming from this passenger side turbo into the wastegate, or excuse me, into the intercooler, and then goes there to the intercooler. The other one from the other side. Got to put my clamps on there and get that last pipe bolted in. That comes from the second turbo. Blow-off valve goes here to the intercooler, and then from there comes through the big pipe here. Got my slot for my mass airflow. It comes up through the fender and up to the intake. For anybody that's new and don't know, this is a 2004. Originally it was a Mustang GT car. Came with a 4.6 2-valve engine, 5-speed manual. And we put together an engine. It's a 4.6 4-valve motor. Basically, it's got a tight skid aluminum block, punch 20 over, forged pistons, forged rods in it, ARP main studs, rod bolts, head studs, and also wanted to mention, guys, I forgot, but it has a 04 Mach 1 upper and lower intake, and a set of 98 Cobra intake and exhaust cams. Thought I'd include that if anybody wanted to know. We got them on there, and then the turbo, the kit itself came from CG Fabrication. It's their twin turbo race kit that keeps AC and power steering. The turbos are a pair of Borg Warner S366s just your basic ones, no billet wheels, nothing like that. And we still got the 5-speed in it, with a dual disc clutch in it. We're going to keep that for a little while. Eventually it's just going to break it, because the trans is a TR3650, which came stock in these, and it ain't going to hold up very long. So once that breaks, we'll end up putting an automatic together and changing over to that. But let's get this opened up. Got all the gauges wired in and pretty much installed. We got oil pressure here, boost, and then down here is let's see, I'm not sure, remember. Oh yeah, that one's this bottom one's fuel pressure, and this is my wideband, and then tachometer, and over there water temp, coolant temp, and then fuel level. I got a 15-gallon fuel cell in the trunk here. I'll show you. And running two 380 LPH pumps. One of them's on a I think here. Oh, one of them's on a basically a switch. Once it sees 4 psi boost, the switch will close and it'll turn on the second pump. So I don't have to run the second pump nonstop. Only when I get into boost. So, and then I got my battery box set up over there. You can see the back side of my cutoff switch that I'm getting ready to wire in. This is all 0 gauge stuff. I gotta get this stuff loomed up and put the cover back in here to cover all this stuff up so it ain't looking so bad. But then I got a fuse panel back there with my relays for the pumps, fuses for the pump. And then in here I just got the cutoff switch for it, so it'll be hidden and out of the way. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. Got the Mega Squirt down there. This is going to be running on Mega Squirt. This is an MS3X setup. You can see down behind it, I got a box wired in so I can run this on sequential fuel and spark. Because this is a coil on plug setup. So I got the coolant jug mounted in there. And trying to think of anything else since the last time I updated. Got a little bit more wiring done. My turbo drains and my other wastegate mounted on there. And yeah, man, that's where we're at. There's a blow off valve. I get that put in there. And yeah, so I mean, we're making headway. Got the ball joint put in there. I got 2 new lower ball joints put in there too. They were loose. And got that fender put back on yesterday. Had that off doing all the piping and shit to give me some extra room to work in there. So I got that put back on and fitted. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Got a whole lot left to do. It's all the tedious stuff that takes forever, but you know, it takes a lot of time, but you know, it's the kind of the stuff that makes the build. You know, it's the little stuff, the attention to detail. It's by no means a show car by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, put the money in where it really needed to be. Got good parts, you know, put together good, and it should be a pretty good runner. So eventually, after the first run at the track, you can see there's no cage in there, so you know they're gonna boot us. You know, the first time we get anywhere near a 10-second pass, they're gonna kick us out. So hopefully that'll be fairly quick once we get the kinks right out of it. So But before that, we'll probably break the transmission or snap an axle because these are factory axles in here. It does have a limited slip in it and a gear, 373 gear, but the axles and all that crap, drive shaft, is all factory stuff. So, hopefully it'll hold up for a little while, get a few passes in, and then this winter, like I said, we'll probably swap over to an automatic and get some good axles in there, and maybe go spool, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how it acts when it gets on the track, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So yeah, that's a little update for you guys. Hopefully, like I said, since spring's here and starting to warm up, I'm up in Michigan, so it's still a little chilly outside, even though it got up into the 40s today. So the warm weather's right around the corner, and I have some more motivation and some nice weather to get me out here in the garage and get this thing finished up, because I want to hear this thing run, and definitely want to get it to the track a few times this year. So, but that's a little update for you guys, and hopefully I'll have some another video or two coming out in the next few days. So, all right, appreciate it.